Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming, and welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, Justice. And today's game is Outriders, and it is Thursday, so it is going to be the community day. So if you guys are just joining me right now, don't forget to follow me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3 Gaming. And all you gotta do is request a crossplay code, or go ahead and just join me in the game as is. I all you gotta do is request that crossplay code. I'll just hook it up for you right here in the chat. And just let me know. So I'll be hosting the games all day today, and I am gonna open it up in case you guys want to just come in and join. I will show you, as you can see at the top left hand corner of the screen. I will place in the chat here. So like Justice 3 Gaming's like one whole word there. Like, you go ahead and search that up, find me, you can join my game. I'm going to keep the privacy open for you guys, so feel free to join. If you do need that crossplay code, of course, all you got to do is ask, and I will be there, and I welcome you in with open arms and no kicks at all. I don't care what level you are, I don't care what your gear is at. If anything, it's going to be a good, fun time for me to be able to test out my new Pyromancer, which does have some improvements today that I want to go over with you guys. So I switched over to Reforged because I made a mistake of deleting a key piece to my original build for the Lava Lich. However, it turned out, that was the Reforged set was really, really great for, the thermal bombs and the life leech that came with it. Let me abandon this trial run. And it worked out extremely well. The anomaly build was really high. The increased damage to the life leech and the thermal bomb was absolutely amazing. And I did switch up my class points, which did actually inspire me to take my original set and find some other key pieces to create a much better version of my Lava Lich gear set, and I'll show you that right now. Now, I adopted the same tree path that I used for my Reforged. I got all the explodey stuff that I wanted. I'm going to be utilizing Immobilize here to be able to up my anomaly power, which turned out to be a hell of a lot more useful than I originally thought it would be. I did switch up my packs tree here. So, at any point in time, you guys could just pause this. You can copy and paste any of the nodes that you want here to be able to get a similar result to what I already have. And I'll work through these here for you. So originally I went down to the bottom here for very, very high explosive damage. But what I did notice is that I am a big fan of using my powers and using them often. So I decided to test out this cooling tree right here, which is pretty awesome. I almost never use my guns anymore unless I absolutely have to, like on Arbiters or anything that might be tougher, or just to get a quick boost using Mage's Rage to my anomaly power, but it's almost not even needed, given that my phaser beam is what's boosting my anomaly power to such a huge degree. It almost doesn't even matter that I even have Mage's Rage, but it's there and it's available to keep me healthy when I need it. Although because of my equipment, my health gets pretty high actually. Here's my current development in the ascension trees, or blocks if you want to call them that. I'm working on HP right now just to give myself a little more survivability when it comes to my HP, because there's a mod on my gear set that I'll show you here real quick that increases by a percentage my health for each one of my skill uses. And because I have such a fast cooldown, that actually maxes out pretty quickly and stays that way until the end of the fight. Here are the skills that I am utilizing. Now, I have never considered using Ash Blast. I've never really liked it, but I figured out a way to put a little bit of damage on top of it, but creating that very cool cold snap quality of control to the battlefield that I was using on my Technomancer before, and it works out absolutely amazing. It's incredible, especially utilizing the more powerful explosives and ignitions like Phaser Beam and Eruption. With a little bit of that control, there's insane amounts of damage that happens out there. And look at these cooldowns. These cooldowns are very respectable. Not only that, but because of the Pax tree, there's almost complete constant use of my powers, and with Ash Blast continually going out there, there's so much control. It's like I'm playing the Technomancer, except with a lot more huge explosive qualities to it, which is really, really fun, and you'll see that today. On the gear, I am utilizing the 3 main Lava Lich pieces that I originally had before, but going through the collection, I actually found some key items that I really wanted to use, specifically for the mods that were in place, like Unstoppable Force. For a character like the Pyromancer, Unstoppable Force is extremely good because you're already going to have like a great resistance piercing to begin with, and given the fact that in this Pax tree you've got a booster, so you're getting tons and tons of resistance piercing already right there, and that's going to work its way into Unstoppable Force. That's mainly what I got it for, but it had a great third mod slot, which is getting a boost to my anomaly power the more there are elites out there on the field. And I put Phaser Beam there with an increased radius. Like I was saying before, because of the helmet, Ashen Champion boosts 20% of the anomaly power that I have for each target it hits. And that stacks up really fast, instantaneously. And how fast my Phaser Beam goes off, that's millions upon millions of damage here. And once it starts boosting the anomaly power for the rest of my kit, the damage just keeps getting higher. And since it's going so fast, it's continually, the Phaser Beam has actually turned out to be one of the more damaging powers of the kit, where once it was actually Eruption, even though Eruption is a different kind of damage, nukem damage that I love, it works just differently, I would say. And nothing's really changed. I still have these. Self-medication is the mod that I told you about that's going to be kicking up my HP today. You'll be able to see that once I start using my skill set. Any of the main things that I used to have for my third skill, I am phasing out the rest of it and putting in Ash Blast. I do want some damage in there whenever that Ash Blast is going off. That way I'm always continually just, even with Ash Blast, and I'm, basically freezing them there solid to be able to gain tons and tons of control, I still get damage, which is great. Phaser Beam, and I actually went with the Boots of Lava Lich. An extra boost to health is really awesome. The cooldown reduction is nice, and the status power helps that that Ash Blast a lot more. Also, I put in Death Sentence, so weapon damage and anomaly damage against enemies affected by the skill are also increased by 40% and 30%. Beside each other, what was the word there? Yeah, respectfully. Respectively. Alright, it just means one after the other. So weapon damage is 40% and anomaly damage is 30% extra. And because I'm going, my power's just going off constantly, it's ridiculous. The one thing I couldn't change on that piece, obviously, was the second mod slot. And, it's a little bit of extra protection whenever I use Phaser Beam. Actually pretty useful against the Arbiters, especially when they're doing that axe throwing thing that they do that can instantly kill you. This is going to help me survive that. And speaking of which, emergency stance, I'm not a big fan of. I'm hoping to find some Lava Lich boots that will have a better third mod slot than this. But with those really, really large crit shots and things like that, emergency stance does kick in. And it can save my life, but the HP level is so high here. I feel the threat level to my HP is very, very low. Alright, so let's get things started. I'm going to break this stuff down here. And we're gonna move into the game. Hey, what's not, oh, my weapons aren't leveled yet. Well, that's cool. That's why we're here today, right? To loot. Oh, the boots. Let's see if I can do that before we get started. I don't think I... Oh, yeah. Just enough. That'll actually help out status power and cooldown. I think cooldown's maxed. I think it's capped right now. I believe my first power was at 4.9 originally. 4.8. So it did actually... I mean, it's not needed, once you guys will see. But it's there. Let's open up the social menu here to find party. Join a game using a game code. Alright, so I am going to put a crossplay code in for you guys here. So if you're watching, feel free to use that and jump in if there's a spot available for you. Now I'm going to play this open in case there's some other players out there that would like to play and further their builds a little bit more. So here we go. We're going to start off originally as solo run, but hopefully we pick up a few people and we have a good time. I'd say probably the one
following some primal instinct, but
like weakness to Ash Blast at this point is like Cold Snap. It'll catch people on their enemies in their spawn intro, and unless you got something like Cold Snap or Ash Blast, you're not going to be able to hit them with anything, which sucks. Except for, in certain scenarios where they're out in the open, you can still get to their hitbox. If you can get to the hitbox, you're pretty much going to be good with like a gun or a weapon. Just a lot of your powers won't be able to hit them. I can't hit it with a volcano because they don't register as a target yet. Oop, I froze somebody. No! Now we can get it into some craziness. Oh, somebody's here. Gonna have to wait till they get in before we can. What up, legal killer? Where we were working with another Pyromancer. Sweet. What kind of Pyromancer are you? Oh, killer left. No! Why would you leave? Was that 3 or 2? I think that was 2. There we go, yeah. Hello there. Oh, I'm not officially a target yet. Give me a break. Well, this is like my best Pyromancer build ever.
But Atuma never spoke of any enemies worse than themselves.
I don't think you can get better than this now. Not with everything that got into it. Other than that golem thing for the 3rd slot. If I can find a new pair of lava lich boots, that might help. Zealot's feet. Stinker. Come on down. Yeah, the intro animation really stopping me from killing everything. Yeah, let's see what happens if I can consolidate these guys a little bit. Did I get it? Did I catch it? I think I did. Hello, 6-foot alum. I don't know how to say that. We got somebody else coming in? I think we do. I only see one name, though.
Our father unleashed from his passage.
There they are.
Built this city
Baboon touchpad.
and hollowed it out.
Holy cow. Look
Off
at
the
you, 106. Isn't it official? Ooh, and a Pyromancer. This is about to speed up. Gotta make sure we keep things tidy in the back. You go hit the other switch. Go hit it. Go.
Tuma said the father built a palace over his passage. Find his throne room. I can probably find the entrance.
Full team, baby. Doesn't look like there's any issues with connections either, which is good. Although we're hanging at 80 a little bit. Happens sometimes when you get variable connections.
These were gardens. Maybe. Would have been nice to see this place in its prime. Doubt anyone here's interested in tending the flowers anymore.
Oh, somebody left. Why did you leave? Why did you leave? You were at 55. You could have gotten so much. Two powerful pyromancers. And you're low level. Man, you weren't gonna get kicked. Hey, don't worry ever. If you see my name out there, I'm usually hosting. Don't ever worry about getting kicked.
Why didn't the daughter's people ever return here?
He wants to open
After
it.
they called the anomaly.
Have at it, buddy. I'm cool with moving on if you're cool with moving on.
I never heard about this city in the stories of the packs. Was it lost to history? Or were they terrified of it? What the hell are you? Yeah, right back at you.
The power of the Pyromancer. likes it when they come out.
This has got to be the palace. Now to find the throne room.
Lego, bruh. Get the auto. Oh, he might have found something that he needed. We're going to the dock. Oh, this is gonna be a slaughter. I haven't, with this new version of my lava lich, I haven't gone through here yet. This is gonna be straight murder. 187 on the way. Or is this genocide? Hmm. Yeah, straight mowed through those guys. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we will be triple tapping the boss, the last arbiter too. Once I see the first volcano go, boom, done. He's definitely using thermal bomb. I wonder if he's using like the reforged gear set. I haven't noticed any chain thermals, so he's probably doing reforged. Let's roll out. Isn't that button useful for when your favorite streamer has to cough or sneeze instead of blowing up your ear?
Maybe a good thing this empire collapsed.
If you're just joining us now, if you check the chat, there should be a crossplay code if you're interested in joining in. Don't be afraid of getting kicked, because I'm not going to kick you regardless of your level or build. I better actually... I was going to break down some of the extra stuff that was in my inventory, but I could just let that stuff pile up in the stash. I wish the stash was a lot bigger, though. It should be bigger.
This place is beautiful. It clearly wasn't just war they were interested in. I wonder if anything from their culture survived in the packs.
Real quick. Just quick select a bunch of that stuff. Get it out of there. I'll go get him. Oh, there's another one. Although my Pyromancer friend's doing a good job taking down that life anyway. Almost there. Oh, here we go. Usually worry about that guy, but I got another Pyromancer with me, so
Anyone who didn't
not
follow the
today.
daughter out of this city died here. But what killed them and left this city standing? Another ice age. Comes the air like in the forest.
Oh, very quick. That looked like something useful, but I more than likely Deadeye stuff.
Every empire falls, but what was in that passage that the father was so obsessed with that he was willing to let it fall?
Oh, I got enough resources for one more item.
Looks like Father's throne room. Must have been pretty impressive.
Yeah, you better shoot him. Oh, that was a shot in the dark. I didn't think I was gonna get that. He did.
That's... All the stories she told me, they were about her. She was here for all of it. Some kind of private chambers. This is in English. Who the hell else has been here? Not Monroy. His people never got out of the desert. These carvings are 1,000 years old.
Let my man use the table here. Actually, I probably
Father,
can.
right?
No, can I?
Galaxies away.
I only
hadn't
need to do
even
my
been
weapons now. But I don't really need to do my weapons. If I put this... Yeah, why not, right? Oh, I don't have regular resources. Boo. I'll give him a minute. You have 60 seconds, baboon touchpad. And then I'm hitting the button.
Here we go. This must be Father's secret passage. No one else has been past here in 1,000 years.
Using volcano too. Maybe he is a lava lake. Maybe full explosive. This guy can handle himself. Go get that other column started. Did you already finish that other one? I think you did. Alright, good. Yeah, we had the same thought. That motherfucker needs to die. What are you doing, Crosshair? Better check my phone.
Father must have sealed the passage with this obelisk somehow. There must be a way to break the seal.
Just making sure it's not my baby's school. So where the stairs at? There we go. Ooh, lava lich helmet. I have to check that out.
Father must have written all this. Suma said he was consumed by his visions. The past and future. Everything. My God. The size of this well. This must be the source of all of Father's madness. Maybe of everything that's driven this whole world mad. If Father was writing in English centuries ago, galaxies away from Earth, what else did he know? What the hell did he find out here?
So clear out the inventory. Although he arrived too early, so now I'm stuck in that little bit of empty space where it wants to load in. Why? All these guys are so spread out.
I'm losing track of time in this place. How many days has it been? Or years? I wonder where Chen and the others are now. I wonder if I'll ever see them again.
What are you in a rush? What's happening right now?
Father built all this? Would have taken decades with modern machinery. He did all this alone. Shaping reality like clay in his hands. His... Holy shit, look at all these creatures. But they're not moving. Huh.
Oh, they're
Almost
all about to not
peaceful.
move.
Was the father building
They
a
going
goddamn
back.
army in some kind of stasis?
I don't know why I'm stuck there. Ooh, Corsair. You're on my shit list now, buddy. Both of you. We have a third. McBible. Oh, gonna have to go after Big Man. Make sure he's frozen. Another Pyromancer who is utilizing Toxic.
They're still not moving. They were guarding something. They'd be waking up by now. Maybe I'm not the threat they were meant for. Not that I'm complaining. I think I'll keep quiet all the same.
I actually need to restock because I used a few bullets. We could probably just ride out this tier and still collect,
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. How many of Enoch's creatures are being lured by this place?
Hey,
Called
if you
by
guys are
Father.
interested in playing
Shit.
Outriders, especially
What if
with
this is
me,
where all the big guys are on
they're
the
doing
move to?
25% off discount on all platforms right now. You should check that out. And if you got Game Pass, the core game is available to you for absolutely free.
Yeah, whatever. It's time to die. You have to wait till it's out of here.
There he goes.
You waited to fight for this place. Hope it was worth
I'll take the gun. Alright, clear out junk. See if these guys want triple tap. You get 25% off Outriders. It includes the original, so you get Worldslayer and the original. Continue. 3 Pyromancers going balls deep.
This
Let's do
place,
this.
it must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army. Yeah, whatever. It's time to die. Even if you have to wait here 1,000 years for it.
Okay, let's see. Icebreaker could be good. No. Just don't like that weapon. It's mostly just junk. Oh, there's those lava lich boots. Probably check that out. Hopefully they're apocalypse. And they are, since I didn't pick up any apocalypse gear, so. Goody goody! Alright, let's get to the lobby. Hit that again. And again. And again and again and again. Oh, look at that flag. McBible, I approve. Baboon touchpad. I think you know what that means. Oh, that was a weird drift. Shouldn't be. It's like a drift to diagonal, like it's striping up and right. That's not good. No bueno.
This place, it must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army.
So I'm the little guy in this group.
whatever. Die. You have to wait for 1,000 years for it.
Waste Claw of the Reforged. That's a really good mod. I really like that mod. Ooh. Messenger with Dark Sacrifice on it. Ooh. Oh, that is a good waste. I like that 20% less damage when inflicted. But Dark Sacrifice in the 3rd slot, you don't see that all the time. That's a really good set of powers there too. Oh man. Okay, I'll take the weapon. Whenever there's doubt, the weapon's probably the one to shout. And another one. Guys are probably digging through their goodies. Continue game. I keep forgetting I gotta highlight that.
This place. It must have been drawing them all here. Answering some call to join Father's army.
Oh my god, I went down. I kind of felt I kept bumping into the other guys.
All this time you waited to fight for this place. Hope it was worth it.
And junk. What else did we get though? Alright, that was the last one, so let's go back to camp. Get rid of the junk as usual. I think a whole bunch of it probably fell into the stash though. Oh yeah, I was putting out the damage on that last boss. That's for damn sure. Can't imagine what that whole level was like. An Akari chest piece with ice trap. Actually, that's not bad. I just don't like it that it doesn't go with the theme of it. I don't have an Akari set yet. I guess you get locked up by default. Phaser beam, thermal bomb. That thermal bomb's better if you're using it for the zealot, so I'm gonna. That's just an assumption. I don't really know. Oh, lava lich, but that's got heat wave. No, thank you. See here, torturous waste cloth. That's good. Thermal bomb. That. I'll lock that up because I'm not sure yet. I haven't used the torturer set. Let's see, what do we got here? And we got a couple of Akaris. Ooh, that's best. All these others can be thrown out. I don't even care what they are. Get that burn damage on an Akari set. I've never used Akari either, but like I know it's very burn heavy. And 12% more damage against enemies afflicted by burn. Heat Seeker gloves. I don't even. Do I have? Yes, I do. Oh, that's got thermal bomb on it. It's got anomaly power. And higher. No, it doesn't have higher armor. I'll keep that one since it manipulates the thing that it's being used for to begin with. Alright, what do we got here? Zealot's hands. We got Ash Blast. Inflicted with Ash. That seems like the ultimate, like, pull for Zealot's hands. Okay, and let's see if I got a new pair of Lava Lich boots that help. But, well, aiming down sights will give you firepower. I mean, that's not bad. It's about as helpful, though. And that's got a tiny bit more armor, so I guess that's the new pair of boots, really. See, I don't know enough about the torture set to know if I should be using overheat or not. I'm gonna leave those alone. Alright, weapons. None of this stuff is useful, I don't think. Crit hits with burn. Maybe. Dark sacrifice on that one. Throw a little mage's rage. Got some good firepower going there. I don't like snipers at all. Get rid of that. That is a Nimoy. This is a worse one. Light machine gun. That's pretty good. Got fortress on it. I like death chains, but that's overall kind of garbage. Deathscape. That's actually pretty decent. May actually consider using that. Nothing there. Alright, see if we can upgrade our weapons a little bit. I have the resources. Now, do we want to just change the weapons to something that is leveled? That's really good. Final penance. And keep upgrading that final penance probably. Need regular resources. Well, guess what we need to go do? Let's go get some resources.
Outriders.
We still open? No, it's closed. We'll open this up because it's community day for you guys to come in and play. I think it changes to close once the team fills up. That's probably what that was.
Looks like the Ferals built a camp in the impact crater.
I'll let that guy chase me down. Oh, this whole non-target thing, that's really frustrating. What? Oh my god, are you serious? Oh, I forgot to change out the boots. Ah, I got him on the intro. Hate that. Oh, hello there.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite. And yup, reeks of monsters.
And now. Oh, two of them are still on the intro animation. Get out of my face.
Beasts found themselves a pod. I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back.
Get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Yeah. This build is amazing.
Zahedi, I found a pod down here guarded by monsters. I've secured it. And plenty of rock
I think I
samples
got
for you
enough
to play
titanium
with.
to buy the regular resources
I
that
can't
we
wait
need.
to run the test.
Well, speaking of which,
Strange that
what does this
they're interested in
final
the pod.
penance do exactly?
Perhaps they're drawn to the
Oh,
humming
the
from
firepower
electronics
thing.
inside.
Or they're just attracted to big shiny things.
I may actually want to switch to using that. I don't know, man. 3.5 million per second for 8 seconds. And it keeps me healthy. That's hard to beat, man. But, you know, all that extra anomaly power, probably getting a ton of firepower. We could always run another expedition to figure it out. I should have just picked everything up. I'm breaking it down anyways, on purpose. Alright, we need to do the new boots. First, got to change the mod so we don't make a mistake of not having what we need. So death sentence is what I need to replace that with in the boots. Where are you? Now it's for... there we go. First slot. Thank you very much. We can raise the attributes because I'm pretty sure I got more than enough shards. I've played Pyromancer enough. Go. Alright, new boots incoming with a little bit more armor. And we get some firepower there. Actually, if I use Final Penance, that may actually be like a good use for this. One last comparison is higher armor, so that is higher armor and the sharp eye is a little more consistently useful than emergency stance. Alright, let's switch over to the Final Penance and see what kind of damage we could do with that. Again, if you guys want to join me, code's in the chat. If you're on YouTube, you probably gotta scroll. It's probably the first thing that's there. But if you want, you know, a real-time code or something, just go ahead and let me know in the chat. I'll put one in for you.
I found your notebooks back at the Caravel. I know who you were, Nikolai.
Then you know why I must make amends. Don't use that name.
Where are you going? Oh, I didn't get him. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I gotta keep using it to know. Sounds a little annoying. It is a pretty big reload.
won't you come back here?
It's not bad,
There
actually.
were the first we sent to die. Fear and confusion on their faces. Is Monroy dead?
Very. Fucker still thought he was in the right up to the very end.
Failed men often rationalize the actions that led them to ruin.
That's almost enough to kill just about anything. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I mean, I'll raise the level of it.
It's the Outriders! We're under attack! Thanks, fighters.
I wonder if I can go through the wall. Yep.
You're wasting my time and ammo. Leave!
Look, I got people to feed and shelter here.
Kinda wondering if I can't do like Eye of the Storm solo.
Gonna attract attention.
Ooh, this could be a big boost in anomaly power. Boom! I love that phaser beam.
You just left them in there? After what you did here?
All you did. You just sent me to kill for a goddamn home. You think you can bring the Pax back by killing us off? You're no better than Monroy.
Do not compare me to that monster.
Outrider detected.
I have seen the error of my
Access
ways.
granted.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go Eye of the Storm, and I'm gonna instigate all 3 columns. See what happens. Let's get rid of the junk first. I want to know if I could do this on my own. This Pyromancer build is extremely powerful.
Outrider.
What the? It's the leader of the Ferals.
What? But you killed me!
And I'll happily do it again.
Tear apart, Outriders. For Yaakov.
Alright, let's see what you guys got. You're being slick, huh? Woohoo! One down. Oh, these guys are actually showing up? Alright, that could be a problem. Or not. Alright, one more. Doing these all at the same time definitely sets up a lot of enemies to come in. Now it's down to one. I gotta wait for the spawn probably. Go get that brood, mother! Wow, there's still a whole bunch of that left. Ooh. This last part could get tricky. I think I got enough HP to survive a few interrupts. The interrupts are the problem. Not how much damage they're doing, even though it's pretty damn high.
Yeah, it talks now.
Look at Daru! Look! Gratyr!
Here we go. Come on, assholes. Let's go. Where the fuck are you? Come on, come on, come on.
Outrider. My vision is getting worse.
Parker! Ich batu kako ikta.
You don't have time. You need to end this.
Ooh. Too high damage. Too high. Woo.
The leader is dead. For now. Janet, do you see anything?
Wow, a solo
I
Itis
don't think
Torn.
so.
That's pretty awesome.
But we're still alive, right? I think you stopped it. What the hell was that? How did they bring him back?
I don't know. But I could sense the
Outrider
soul of the
detected.
Pax he once
Access
was.
granted.
Trying to break through.
Ooh, God. Still awful choices at the
Even
end.
in their primal state, they have
Why
a
hasn't
far
that
greater
changed?
understanding of the anomaly than we do.
They have avoided extinction for now.
That was a good day. It was a good run. It was fun. Oh, this build is definitely my final Pyromancer build, I think. I don't think there's any adjustments I could make to it other than gear pieces, maybe. I would like something more for Sharp Eye than Sharp Eye. But beyond that, I think each piece is a masterpiece selection. Now, I don't... Oh, the helmet. I don't need that helmet. I don't need that armor. But you know what's crazy, though, is... I hardly see any helmet drops, things like that. You know, to a point, I kind of see where everybody's complaining about the loot system. Because, you need a helmet. You just can't get it. So, it's frustrating. I thought there was an accolade that I had here. Oh. I guess I was wrong. Wait, have I even... How many of these have I missed? Oh, just a couple. Emerald Chaos and the Wicker. I don't like that. Emerald Chaos, no. Thank you. Actually, you know, I think I got a really good Emerald Chaos in my stash. Actually, the fatal symbiont, I think, is really good. Like oh, it's got stigmatized already on it, which is great. High damage, low RPM, reload is eh. But you know, with my Technomancer, it's like one of those things, I'm using more of my powers than I am my gun. But look at that Dark Sacrifice. That's pretty awesome. On a Fatal Symbiont. High RPM, high damage. And 150 crit multiplier. That is pretty awesome. And I don't really need... I put Noxious Spawns on there, and I think that's an amazing weapon for my Technomancer. Alright guys, that's going to be it for my day today on Community Day, playing with you guys. If you wanted to join and come in, unfortunately we only got a few people coming in, but that's okay, you know. That's what this day is for, to try to help you guys gear up, have a little bit of fun with your builds as you're getting them done, and checking out mine at the beginning of this stream. If you wanted to see kind of a breakdown of what I changed for this particular build, just go back to the beginning of the stream. You'll be able to see what's going on there. I will do an official video for, you know, each one of my classes once, you know, I kind of find that I have what I call a masterpiece build, where every single piece that's a part of it, up to and including the third mod slot, is a useful piece. Just not ready for that yet, so I'm going to keep working those apocalypse tiers and getting those slots that I really do want. Although I gotta say, every single one on here is actually pretty useful. They're not bad. Being inflicted by any status grants 91% armor on under pressure. I do kind of like that. It makes them a little tanky and increases sustain. I think I could consider this a masterpiece build, because he does, you know, this Pyromancer can take a few hits here and there. So, well, I hope you guys did have a good time, and if you did, please consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you are a bigger fan of YouTube and that's where you're watching this right now, don't forget to like this stream and or video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, to help me grow, trying to make it to 1,000. If you guys can help me out with that, that would be amazing. And turn on that notifications bell so you know when I'm streaming videos like this one, or stream games like this one, I should say, for Outriders Worldslayer. You should definitely pick this one up. I love this game. Towards the end game, a little repetitive, but I like the grind to find the great pieces that they do have here. Until the next session tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do is I want to paint. I have this awesome game that I love playing, Marvel United, and we're going to be taking a look at those models. I'm just going to kind of get things set up little by little to be able to paint here, you know, and chat up with you guys. And because I'm getting my brand new Kickstarter for X-Men United, which is pretty awesome. We'll do an unboxing for that as soon as I got this little round table thing so you guys can check out the models and stuff, a second camera, and hopefully I can get something like that situated where you guys can see more than one camera on here, and that would be cool. And so until then, I'm gonna try maybe I'll try doing that tomorrow, or just set it up for the weekend. I'm not sure, but stay tuned tomorrow.